The second row of this new generation Kia Carnival is so good, it will make you wonder, do you really need a S-Class anymore? If you want to stretch, recline, or just lounge out on the road, this Carnival is excellent. It's more limo than most limos at twice the price. Which means at 60-something lakh rupees, this Kia isn't exorbitant. It's a steal, right? Well, not exactly. This Carnival isn't exactly a limousine either. It's an MPV and a big one, which justifies the plus in its name. Its boot space is more than any limo and it can carry more people than any limo. After all, it has a third row. But that third row isn't as rich as the front. And that third row isn't that much of a step up from even a humble MPV like the Hi-Cross. But that isn't the reason why the Carnival doesn't feel luxurious enough. It's because of its soft skills. It's because luxury isn't about the things you just touch, it's about what you feel. And on a few key fronts, the Carnival has dropped the ball. It's because of this that the Carnival isn't a great luxury limo, it's just a great limo. There are many reasons you will want this limousine. How it looks is one of them. Sure, it isn't a limo. By body style, it is an MPV. But by spirit, it's a gangster. This new Carnival is longer and wider than the older one. But it's the redesign that makes it look so menacing. It's got squarer lines, it looks more muscular, it feels more SUV. And with those sliding second row doors, it has a mafia vibe. So wherever you turn up, people will worry a bit. Looking at the Carnival, its ground clearance will worry you a bit. Every now and then, it will scrape lightly over speed breakers and potholes, but it will clear most roads and most speed breakers comfortably, even when it's loaded. And you can really load this Carnival up with luggage. Its boot is just unbelievable. It's really like a bathtub. You could catch a nap in there. And that's with the third row of seats in use. Loading luggage in will be easy. It's also deep because the space saver isn't underneath the floor here. It's under the front seats. Getting it out will be a bit tricky. But that's the driver's problem, not yours. That's because you'll be in the back seat, right? Catching a nap. This space is ace. And the space on the inside has increased compared to before. But that's not why this Carnival is dramatically better than the one before it. It's because of the captain seats. Yes, it had them before, but these have more adjustment. Aside from the recline, being able to support your legs, and being able to move back and forth, these seats also tilt. And that means you can get better support. Even 6-footers will be comfortable here now for long journeys. The older one wouldn't be half as good, even for someone of my height. And now if you push that front seat all the way forward, a 6-footer could bed down here for the night. And these seats, depending on your needs, are cooled or heated. Excellent. You know something else that's excellent? It's on the MotorInc app. It's called Circles. It's not because of what we made, it's because of what you are making it. A place where anybody can come in and get reliable and dependable information about your cars and bikes. What it's like to live with them so that we can all make better decisions. And while you're there, you should talk about the vehicles that you own as well. Seeing you there will be excellent, much like the Carnival's suspension. The Carnival's excellence continues on the road. In one regard, shockingly so, its suspension. Usually, Kia struggle to get the suspension right for their new cars the first time out. which means this Carnival is a first. Its suspension setup is great, out of the box. At first, when you get into it, you'll think it's plush, a bit too plush. Because when you drive faster or load it up or go over rough roads, you expect it will get bouncy and sloppy. But that's not the case. That plushness remains and confidence and composure gets added on. So much so that when you're cutting your way through traffic, you'll forget that this is a 5.2 meter long car. When you drive it quickly around corners, you will come away impressed, even if just a little bit. The Carnival's engine won't seem impressive on paper. But the way that engine and gearbox work give you no reason for complaint. It's peppy at low speeds, it's punchy on the highway. The way they work together is smooth and quick. Its efficiency when cruising on the expressway was 18 to 20 kmpl, which is great. That number though drops dramatically in the city, somewhere between 7 to 10 kmpl, which is okay, I guess. The Carnival's third row is also okay, I guess. It's playing second, no, third fiddle here. Between the needs of the great second row and the great boot, the third row has been squeezed, figuratively. In terms of space, there is enough for an adult to spend time here for several hours. But it's not a step up from something like an Innova High Cross. It's not as limo as the rest of the cabin. But this isn't the Carnival's big problem. The Carnival's sense of luxury goes missing because of the things that you didn't expect to feel, like heat. It has large windows all around. You also have sunshades for the second and third rows. But if your Carnival has been parked outdoors, be prepared to sweat it out for 15 to 20 minutes before the cabin cools down. The air conditioning is not powerful enough for our conditions. You could easily solve that by calling your driver and asking him to cool the cabin before you arrive. But the other problem, the real reason it doesn't feel luxurious enough, is not as easy to fix. It's sound insulation. You hear the road noise, the tire noise, and the drone from the engine every time you accelerate. It's not a question of price, because something like a Thar ROX is much quieter than the Carnival in the cabin. So luxurious? Not quite. The equipment list of this Carnival isn't uber luxurious either. In the back seat, take those captain seats. They have so much power adjustment. But to move them front and back or to the side, that requires muscle power. You have a third zone of air conditioning for the second and third rows. You have heated and cooled seats. You have USB-C ports here, but that's it. There are no tables, there are no screens, there are no remotes here. Even in the front, the equipment list isn't really impressive for a 60 lakh rupee Kia. Kias that cost a third as much offer 12.3-inch screens, heads-up displays, ventilated seats, powered seats, and multiple airbags and ADAS tech too. But you can argue, and fairly, that this Kia is more sophisticated. That heads-up display is more sophisticated. These powered seats have a welcome function, 12-way adjustable, 8-way adjustable. These aren't just cooled, they can be heated as well. You have more airbags and more speakers as well. But the sound system isn't as rich as I would have expected. The richness of the cabin isn't dramatically better either. The materials are a bit better, but the sense of occasion is improved because of the design, which feels more modern, as is the UI for the infotainment system. But this Carnival feels special in the front seats. It's like being in a spaceship because of that large windscreen, the windows, and it puts you in the mood to head out on a voyage. And if you do, you'll find that these seats are excellent. And for a long journey, this Carnival has enough storage spaces up front for all your smaller items. There are many tempting and convincing reasons to get a Carnival. Its second row is limo-like, its aura is gangster-like, its boot is massive, it drives conveniently, and it has good rough road ability. It's the best of limo and MPV. But at twice the price of a high cross, is it twice the MPV? In terms of cabin experience and luggage carrying capacity, hell yes. But as a six-seater, hell no. So its value equation is not as strong as we would have hoped for. But more importantly, along with that premium price tag, the Carnival needed to walk that premium talk more convincingly. Forget about the features and the gimmicks. It needed better sound insulation. It needed great air conditioning so that it could be more than just a great value pick, so that it could be a great luxury pick.